This is a 2013 on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. A J-Feather laminated lightweight trailer from Jayco. Extremely hard to get on trade. And here we have one that's almost brand new. This is a 254 model with a huge rear bathroom, an outside kitchen, and no bunks. No bunks in an outside kitchen is a hard criteria to match up. J-Feathers have always been one of our rank and file, really well performing lightweights, and I don't mean that from a sales standpoint, though there's never been a problem there. I mean that from reliability and service. Little things like this. Your power tongue jack, notice how it has just a little clip to keep the power cord up off the ground so your cord doesn't get shorted out. You have twin propane tanks with an auto changeover instead of a single tank like a lot of lightweight trailers. And your laminated construction on this is rivaled by very few other brands. Many trailers, you can walk up to the side of them and you can thump on the side and, you know, it's nice and solid. Your sidewalls are laminated, but that's where a lot of lightweight manufacturers stop. They stop at the sidewalls. The floor, the front and rear walls, structural things like that, you walk up to them and try this. J-Feathers are totally laminated. You can't get away with that on a lot of other trailers. Similar, walk up to the sidewalls of other lightweight units, thump on them. It's not going to be solid like that. And if it's not solid, it's not laminated, it's not structural, and it's not insulated. That's another thing to consider. This will give you an extended camping season, which is something not a lot of lightweights can do. Stuff like this. A fully sealed piano hinge for all of your baggage doors. That helps keep the water from getting in those big hinges and causing them to fail. You know, little things like that are the reasons these things hold up longer from Jayco than a lot of other brands. You know, and there are some brands that'll do a lot of what I'm showing you here, but there are very few, if any, that do everything I'll show you in this video. You know, a quick thing to mention, this is fully prepped for cable and satellite. A lot of lightweights do not have the extra wiring here. But again, this is kind of the calling card of this floor plan, is the full outdoor kitchen. Something I love about it, a lot of lightweights sit really low to the ground, and J-Feathers are a little bit lower than a conventional camper, but they really built this door up higher so that you could use it like a rain shelter and tall people don't have to duck to get under it. You know, storage is just a cornerstone of this floor plan, and even out here in the outdoor kitchen, you have lots of extra storage. One of my favorite fixtures in any outdoor kitchen, Dad's medicine cabinet. The perfect place for, you know, a barley pop or maybe just a conventional carbonated soda. Over here, you have this big open space, and it's one of the best parts of this outdoor kitchen. Strangely enough, the fact that there's nothing here is one of the best parts of it because you can actually use it. You can set platters up here, you can put a microwave, a blender, anything you want up here, you can make it happen. The stove does swing out, and they do leave you a little extra space here to set, you know, like tongs and things like that. But what's kind of cool is notice the power awning goes right up next to this thing. So if it's just raining like a dog outside and you're cooking, not a problem. You can walk out of your entry door under your push button, easily operated power awning that goes all the way to the front of the trailer. Clear back here where you have this rain shelter, and really, I mean, never get wet, never have to worry about it. Another little thing to point out a lot of lightweights skip is this does have an outside vented stovetop. So if you are cooking inside, it can exhaust heat, which a lot of lightweights do not. Again, your awning is push button operated. Everything's very simple. Side note, this camper clocks in at 4,742 pounds as it was built. So easily towable by any, you know, conventional like half-ton pickup on the road today. But you'll also find a lot of SUVs able to handle this as well. Now, what we're looking at here when you first walk in, this is your slide out. You have a big king-size U-dinette in the slide, and they did that so that if you do have guests or kids or something that come with you, you do have a good-sized place to set them down. This can fold down into a 7-foot sleeper, and there is storage all the way underneath it for those extra things. But I love the little touches that you find in these Jaycos, just the character and the class that's in them. You know, you're going to see nicer pleated shades, not metal blinds in here. And I don't think any of the windows do not open. As far as I know, every window in this floor plan opens. The cool part about this, you're going to see extra little power outlets scattered here and there. Perfect for keeping, you know, devices charged like phones, cell phones, tablets, stuff like that. This has a full 2-door, 6 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. A lot of lightweights cut down to a single door, 5 cubic foot refrigerator freezer for cost and weight reasons. The overhead cabinetry here is a little bit bigger than Jay Feather, and I do like just the texture work they do on these inserts. It's not just a flat panel insert. Big space. You can actually put big tall boxes of cereal up here, big pitchers if you're going to make some iced tea, something like that. And a pretty generously sized countertop, which is hard to find in smaller and lightweight trailers. They actually give you extra space around here. You know, like if you're stirring something on the stove, you got to have a place to put your spoon. I don't know. I do. I don't want to take, if I'm stirring something with hot water, I don't want to drizzle it all the way across my trailer and bring it over here. So they thought of that, and they gave you a place for it. Big pantry right next to the stove and microwave as well. And again, pantry space is hard to come by. I wish it was a little brighter in here. Hold on just a second. We're going to make this happen for you. Take the handy-dandy phone, kick on the flashlight, and there you go. Give you a nice idea of how big it is in here. Now what's cool, all of this shelving is removable. So if you notice, I can lift that up. So you can use this like a wardrobe as well as a pantry. Pretty darn neat. Now, all the storage I've showed you though is nothing compared to what's back here in the biggest mega rear bath you will ever find in a lightweight trailer. And this is really the true part of this floor plan, because outdoors here we have the outside kitchen. I had something on the floor here to hold the door open, by the way. Don't wonder what that sound is. So out here we have the outdoor kitchen. So above it, they turned this into the largest closet you'll find in a lightweight trailer. This rivals the storage wardrobe space of big fifth wheels with the beds in the slide out. So, I mean, if you ever need to feel like you need a large bathroom, if you need space to get dressed, you can see that my hands can't even touch the wall if I try to. Moving forward, front center island entertainment center with a nice little flat screen installed here. What is it? About a 24-inch. The flat screen can turn so that it can face the dinette table, so you don't have to feel like you constantly have to crank your neck around. And one of my other favorite parts of this model, something silly, and again, it's actually the absence of stuff that I like. It's a shoe garage. A little place to stuff your shoes when you walk in, because if you're a camper like me, let me ask you, where do your shoes end up? If you set in a big ugly pile by the door, you are correct. That's where all the shoes always end up. Your entertainment needs are all taken care of, all in one DVD stereo system with indoor and outdoor speakers, and that does merge up and match right with your flat screen television. Now up front here, you'll notice we have some extra large windows on both sides of the bed. Again, lightweights tend to try to skimp on that respect when they can, and you do have both his and hers wardrobes as well as overhead cabinet space, which a lot of them do not. And you'll find that your cabinets in a Jay Feather are actually deeper. Well, let me turn on the flashlight again here. Because they do have a little more of a blunt nose design that does give you a little more storage space inside. So give us a call and learn even more. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, 800-256-5196. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.